welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. Recently, Government of India has come up with new bill in the Parliament related to national song, that is Vande Mataram. What is the name of basically Prevention of Insults to National Honor Amendment Bill 2026. This has been brought by the government. What is provisions of this bill, how it is relevant to our prelims and mains examination, we are going to cover in this short video. Let's try to first understand the context, why it is in news. This is the bill. So it is providing legal protection to the Vande Mataram. What is the name? Prevention of Insults to the National Honor Amendment Bill 2026. First of all, let's try to understand this original bill is of 1971, original law we can say that, and it provides, we can say that, some kind of protection as it is, we can say that, national honor to these important, we can say that, emblems, or we can talk about is that we cherish as a country. First of all is national flag is there, right? So national flag is included here. So prevention to the insult to national flag, then we can say that national anthem is also included here, and third thing is that we can say it is our constitution of India. So these three were originally present in this law, and now at par with this, Vande Mataram, that is our national song, is being included. So objective is extending legal protection to Vande Mataram, national song, and that's why it is significant, we can say that. Then what it seeks? Placing national song on par with national anthem regarding protection against intentional insult and obstruction. One should understand that this original law was brought so that the national flag, national anthem and constitution is respected by the people, and intentional harm and obstruction in, we can say that, playing the national anthem, that is, we can say, considered as insult, and there are, let's say, punishment up to 3 years and fine also, or both. So we can say that this is very important in terms of cherishing the national ideals and national symbols that we have. Now let's talk about some background history about, we can say, this particular national song that we have in India, Vande Mataram. So originally it was written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in 1875. Remember this year also. And for the first time it was published in Anand Math in 1882. Okay, so in Sanskrit language it is written, and 1875. Okay, this is novel written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay Chatterjee, and for the first time in this particular novel it was published. Later on, for the first time it was rendition in Indian National Congress session in, we can say that, 1896. Then it became a symbol, inspired the Swadeshi movement in, we can say that, 1905. Swadeshi movement, and became a symbol for India's freedom struggle later on. We know about this. Then Constituent Assembly debated about national anthem, national song in detail, and we adopted it as a national song on 24th of January 1950. Remember this date also. So we adopted Jayanagara as a national anthem and Vande Mataram national song. In 1971, that law that we have, basically national anthem was included, but national song was not included or given that status, but it is equally respected, we can say. So national anthem is not equal to national song, both are honored nationally, but legal protection has historically differed. Earlier the legal protection was only to national anthem and not national song. Remember this. Also, the national song is only first 2 stanzas. Remember this also, not complete song. Okay, so first 2 stanzas are part of, we can say, national song of Vande Mataram. Okay, the later stanzas are basically having some religious names and characters, that's why it was dropped. So now next part is, we can say that, what this particular law is proposing. It is very important, let's try to understand. Existing law, I told you, it is covering national flag, national anthem and Constitution of India. Now it includes Vande Mataram as national song, first 2 stanzas only, remember this. Then we can say punishment up to 3 years imprisonment, fine or both, same as existing law, we can say that for national song also. Now offences include intentional insult, preventing singing and disturbing an assembly. In any kind of matter, we can say that, making noises or loud, let's say, noises, it is a disrespect, intentional insult, we can say. Same punishable acts, we can say, intentional insult is there, preventing singing of Vande Mataram, disturbing the assembly, that is singing the national song. This way we can say that punishment act is there, equal respect is given and equal protection is also given now, we can say that, for national anthem as well as Vande Mataram. So we have now, let's say, 100 years have been completed, and somehow we are, 150 years have been completed, and we have celebrated last year we have seen that 150 years of Vande Mataram. Now there is a debate from mains perspective. What is that debate? Debate is related to arguments in favor of, let's say, patriotism, and we can say arguments related to some kind of constitutional freedoms somehow get affected. What happens is when the national anthem is played, a few years back when, let's say, government made it compulsory for playing national anthems before start of movie in the movie theaters. So there was a lot of criticism about this move also. Many times it has happened that the people out of, let's say, over nationalism and we can say over enthusiasm, what happened is there has been people beaten in the theaters that they are not standing up, they are not singing national anthem and something like that. You should know the Supreme Court judgments. Supreme Court has, let's say, categorically said in previous judgments that the person, when it is standing and simply respecting, bowing, we can say, in front of national flag and national anthem, so simply we can say that that is respectful and it is not insult. When the person is not singing the national anthem, does not mean we can say that it is an insult to national anthem. This is the way it has been said by the Supreme Court. So same applies to, we can say that, the national song also. But many a times what happens is people basically they consider this as an insult by themselves and somehow they call out the names. Somehow we can say that the people can be even called as anti-national nowadays because of this minor, we can say that, aspect. The person may have the respect from heart. It does not mean that person has to sing it. So this is the way Supreme Court has also from time to time highlighted this, and it does not mean insult. Let's try to understand argument in favor. Yes, it respects the national symbols, recognition to the freedom movement heritage. So we are cherishing the ideals, right? So it is good thing as a country, as a society, or we can say it creates a kind of, we can say that, social capital, unity, a bonding, we can say that. So that is good thing. Then legal parity with national anthem, that is also good thing. We can say that already we have given legal status to national anthem in terms of prevention of insults to national honors. Now national song is also provided. Strengthens national unity, symbolic identity. So in cases of, let's say, some war like, conflict like situation, disaster like situations, emergency situations, such kind of, let's say, things are very important. Like you can see that many a times when the protests become violent, sometimes, let's say, national anthem is played. So national song is also such kind of, let's say, thing that we provide in the people's mind, it fills with love for country, patriotism and all these things. So it is always a good thing. But concerns and challenges. Now many a times basically not singing, let's say, national anthem, national song is part of freedom of speech and expression, article 19(1)(a). Okay, so this thing we should understand, and it has been, we can say that, upheld by the Supreme Court also. Also freedom of religion, article 25. Some of the religions says that let's say not uttering or we can say paying the highest respect in terms of apart from or other than the god of that particular religion. So in one of the case in Kerala, High Court has given this particular judgment in favor of the 3 children belonging to that religion. So we should understand that freedom of religion given under article 25, freedom of conscience, so that provides that one is not forced to, let's say, sing the national anthem, and now is also same applied to national song also. Then earlier controversies, later stanzas contain religious imagery. Yes, that's why they were dropped, and only first 2 stanzas, we can say that, they are included as a part of national song. Then risk of coercion and majority and imposition. That's why we can say that this is the major concern. Because in assembly, many a times what happens, even is school assembly. Last year, Government of India has issued one advisory on national song. Okay, and in that, in, let's say, major festivals, or we can say national festivals, or major public gatherings, along with, we can say, national anthem, national song should be also played. This is the advisory, and it has also, we can say, advised the schools, along with national anthem at the start of day, national song should be also played. It is advisory, not a compulsion. So there was, we can say that, there are concerns. Now we can say that the insult aspect comes in, and there are the risk of coercion and majority imposition on minority. Need to balance patriotism with constitutional freedom. So ultimately, in the end, in conclusion, one should understand that The motive to bring this law is having some positive connotation related to unity, cherishing the ideals of freedom movement and respect for national symbols. So this will ensure that the country is remaining united in, even we have, let's say, so much of diversity in terms of religion, caste, languages, and we can say that places. So ultimately we can say that constitutional morality is greater than majority morality, and this has been highlighted by Supreme Court and several high courts also related to this national symbol cases. So we can say state must ensure a balance between national unity, individual liberty and religious freedom. These three are involved here. Many times in ethics also we can expect question like this: does the patriotism mean that one should let's say stand up and sing the national anthem or national song? Is it being, we can say that, called as patriotic? Not necessarily, right? One can have the respect from heart and still we can say that have or cherish those ideals, and we can say have the patriotism. Patriotism is rather, we can say that, is reflected more in actions in day-to-day life. We can say that person following the law of the land is patriotic. When the person pays the taxes honestly, it is patriotic. When the person is trying to help other people, fellow citizens, when they are in need, it is patriotism. So this is the way we should understand. There was one question in ethics, how one person can be, patriotic in day-to-day life, right? So soldiers are there, they are ready to pay their own life to save us. That is patriotism. But in our day-to-day life, common citizens, how they can practice patriotism? This was the question. So basically, we should understand these topics whenever they are in news. Write in your answer when such questions are asked. Okay, let us stop then. If you have any question, doubts, or if you can give your feedback in the comment box also, share with your friends, like this video and subscribe to Legacy IAS channel. Thank you.